going to discuss the midterm exam. So question 1, 张彻伟.
Which of the following is correct? Is economy of scale implies decreasing returns to scale?
Okay, there's a, in logic, there's one term, so if P then Q, okay, so what do we have? We have, if it is increasing returns to scale, then we have, what do we have? We have economies of scale. If P then Q, if this is true, then non-Q will get to non-P, okay? So basically, we know that if we have increasing returns to scale, we get economies of scale. So the opposite would be, okay, this economies of scale, then what do you have? You have decreasing returns. Sorry. Okay? So basically the reasoning follows if P then Q, okay, then what we have? We have non-Q leads to non-P. So we have increasing returns to scale, then we would have economies of scale. So then in the opposite direction, if you have diseconomies of scale, you're gonna have decreasing returns to scale. So the answer is B, okay? Because of that. So question 2. Liu Yunxiang.
Which of the following is correct? P max AP is the end point of the first stage of production.
So what we have is the production stages. Okay, stages production. So here, because it talks about production, so here is the input, right? Labor, so your AP or MP. So something like this. Here is MP and here it is AP. Okay? So then what do you have? So when AP is 0, okay? AP is 0 is the starting point. Okay? AP is 0 is the starting point of the first stage. Okay? So A is wrong. Max AP is the starting point of the first stage's production. So actually that's the end. Okay? The end of the first stage. And answer C says max AP is the start. Max AP is here, right? So it doesn't relate it to anything there. So here it is. Here first stage, second stage, and third stage. So answer D says max AP is the end of the first stage of production, right? Exactly. So the answer is D. Okay, question 3. Gao Jiayan.
When AP equals MP, AC is minimum.
Okay. Here, right? If MP is equal to AP, right? So that's the maximum of AP. So you know the relationship between AP and MP, right? So AC is equal to AP, okay? W over AP. And MC is equal to W over MP, okay? So from the relationship here, you can get to the answer. So question 3, the answer is B. Okay, question 4. Ye Yifang. MP increases. Okay. So question A, answer A say MP goes up, MC goes up. So it's wrong, right? Because MP goes up, actually MC goes down. And second one, B, AP goes up, AC goes down, right? So both A and B are wrong. And answer C, MP goes up. Okay, MP goes up, MC goes down, right? MP goes up, MC goes down. And if MC goes down, AC goes down. So the answer is C. Okay, question 5. Question 5 is actually related to question 1. Okay? So question 5, 王之琪 L to 3/4 power, K to 3/4 power. Excuse me?
A，
Okay. Why?
因为答案是 A。我写错误。
Okay, because of what? When I say it's related to question 1, what does that mean? Question 1 we say, okay, let us first check the production function, right? So, Wang Ziqi, what is this? Increasing returns to scale, constant returns to scale, or decreasing returns to scale? Which one?
再讲一次。
Okay, for question 5, right? This production function, what is it? You have 3 choices. First one, increasing returns to scale, constant return to scale, decreasing return to scale. What is it? Excuse me? Increasing, right? So we just talked about it. If it is increasing returns to scale, what is that? It's going to be economies of scale, right? So the answer is A. Okay? Okay, question 6. Yu Huayuan.
Assume labor is the only factor of production. The price of labor is 120 and MC equal 2. Then MPL is
谢金荣。Okay, so what happened? Yu Huayuan.
MPL is 60.
Okay, why? Here, right?
Mm.
The relationship here. Okay, so question 6 it is C. Question 7. Wang Xiuhui. Okay. So Q is equal to A, right? Total cost is equal to 88. And MC is constant, right? MC is constant and is equal to 8. Okay? So because of this information, so we know it. Okay? So the total variable cost is equal to 64 at Q equals 8, right? So then what do we have? Fixed cost, total fixed cost would be equal to, 24, right? Okay? And so when Q is equal to 9, okay? So when Q is equal to 9, average MC is equal to 8, right? MC is equal to 8. So AVC, I mean basically this question tells you MC is constant at 8. So average variable cost should be 8, right? So then the question 8, the answer is C, okay? Question 7, the answer is A. when Q is equal to 9, okay, AVC is equal to 8 because MC is constant, okay, it is constant at 8. So average variable cost should be 8. So that is for question 7. And TFC, we got it right. TFC is equal to 24. So B and C cancel, right? So anyway, this question is easy. The answer is 8. Okay, let's get to question 8. 卢佑祥
The showroom supply of the competitive quantities C and G above the intersection of
Okay, question 8. MC above the intersection of AVC, right? Okay, so that is, and the intersection of MC and AVC is at the lowest, okay, the minimum of AVC. Okay, question 9. Okay, so actually question 8 and 9 is quite similar. 金正岛
The shutdown point is at the maximum of AP.
okay, the maximum of AP. So that is the minimum of AC, right? The minimum of AC. Okay, question 10. 郑怡
Assume the price of labor is 100 and that the capital is $150. If NPL is 3,600 and NPK is 4,500, the firm should see
Okay, so what you're gonna have is to figure out how much you get, okay, out of labor and how much you get out of capital. So here NPL divided by W is equal to, so NPL 3,600, right? And the price of labor is 120, okay, and NPK and divided by the price of capital, so that is 4,500 and divided by 150. Okay, what do you have here? You have 3, right? What you have here? 3. So what happened? The company is at its optimal, right? At its optimum. So because each dollar you spend on labor, okay, and each dollar you spend on capital, the marginal product you get is the same, right? So question 10, it is the company is at its maximum, okay, is optimal production. Okay, questions?
那个是30，
Excuse me?
那个是30。
Oh, really? Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, but still the answer is the same, right? Okay, sorry. It should be 30. Thank you. Okay, question 11. Question 11, 12, 13, and 14 actually comes from homework. Okay, so supposedly if you have done the homework, you should have no difficulty getting the question right. Okay? So now let us get to question 11, okay? Okay, so you have so TC, okay, TC is equal to 2Q squared plus 8, okay? And you have demand function 130 minus P, okay? So what is the Showroom equilibrium price? And you have 100 firms, okay, 100 firms in this competitive industry. 陈希才, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this is a competitive firm. So what you have? You have you have MC is equal to price. Okay? So MC is equal to 4Q. 4Q is equal to P. Okay? There's one thing you need to be very careful, because here, the Q here means the market quantity. Okay? That's for the market. And the little q here, it is for individual firm. So individual firm, the production volume, okay, the quantity of an individual firm is not equal to the market, okay, because you have several firms in the market. So how many firms? We have 100 firms. So then P, okay, so Q is equal to, P over 4, right? Okay? And because we have 100 firms here, so the total volume, the market quantity will be equal to Q, okay? 25 times Q, and is equal to, 100 times Q, and that is 100 times P over 4, so that is equal to 25P. Okay? So, and so here, Q is equal to 25P, and 130 minus P, so 26P is equal to 130, so P is equal to 5, right? Okay? So that is for the show round. Questions? Any questions? And then the second part, producer surplus in the show round. Okay? So let me put down here, P is equal to, okay, 5. And then what about Q? Q is equal to 5 over 4, right? So Q is equal to 5 over 4. Okay? And then producer surplus is equal to total revenue minus total variable cost, right? So total revenue is equal to 5, okay, and then Q is equal to 5 over 4 minus here 2 times 5 over 4 and 5 over 4. So here then you can get to the answer. So question 12, the answer is D, okay? So here you have 25 over 4 minus A over 25, so that's 25 over 8. Okay? Any questions so far? Okay, any questions so far? And the 13th question, okay, question 13, you have the price in the long run. For the price in the long run, because it is a competitive firm, right? It's competitive firm. So in the long run, okay, in the long run, pi has to be equal to 0. Or the other way to think about it is you have MC is equal to AC. Okay? MC is equal to AC, then what you're gonna get? Okay? So you have here it is 4Q, right? And AC is equal to 2Q squared plus 8 divided by Q. So then you have 4Q squared equal to 2q squared plus 8. So 2q squared is equal to, 8, and q squared is equal to 4, so q is equal to 2. Okay? Any question so far? Okay. So then what we get is q is equal to 2, right? Okay, so q is equal to p over 4, right? Q is equal to p over 4. And now we get little q is equal to 2, so p is equal to 8. Okay? So if p is equal to 8, what you get? Q is equal to 130 minus p, so that's 130 minus 8, so that is equal to 122, right? And because each firm produces at 2, right? The quantity for each individual firm is equal to 2. So what you get? So 122 divided by 2, you're going to have 61. So the number of firms will be 61. So that means 39 companies get out of the market. Okay? And again, so question 15. So the answer for question 14 is E, okay, is equal to 39. And then the producer surplus in the long run, okay, is going to be equal to, okay, any questions so far? Because this is, I copied it from the homework, so it should look familiar to you. Okay, any questions? I'm going to erase it. Okay, so we're going to talk about producer surplus, right? So total revenue, minus total variable cost. So that would be equal to, okay, price is equal to 8, and each firm produced at 2, so 2 times 2 times 2. So what you get? You get 8. Okay? So the question for 15 is equal to 8. So the answer is A. Okay? Questions? Because, actually I copied the question from the homework, so it's all the same. So should be familiar to you. Okay, let's check question 16. Question 16, 张彻伟.
The cost function of the competitive firm is 四方面。
Is there any quadruple power? That's what you said, right? This only the highest is cube. There's no what you said to false power.
我会念那个3、4方。
Q to keep. If it is, if here we call square, right? And this we call cube. Cube.
Q
Okay, then you say Q to 3's power.
to 3 power
Okay,
minus 5q squared
right?
plus 45q plus 30.
Okay,
The fixed cost is 30.
right? Okay, this one should be very easy, right? And most of you got this right. Q, 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 cubic. Okay. So square meter, cubic meter, cubic meter. M square, right? M square, cubic meter, okay? Well, question 16, okay, so you have total cost, right, equal to Q to 3's power 5 square plus 45Q plus 30, okay? Because when Q is equal to 0, that is no production level at all, right? No production. So Q is equal to 0, you still have cost, 30. So this is the fixed cost. Okay, question 16 done, right? Question 17. 林玉祥 Question 17.
From question 14, ABC is C, Q squared minus 5Q plus 45.
Okay, the question asks for ABC, right? So first you get to TVC. TVC is equal to Q's cube, 5Q squared plus 45Q, right? And what's ABC? ABC is TVC divided by Q, right? So it's gonna be Q squared minus 5Q plus 45. Okay, so it should be easy. The answer is D. Okay, question 19. 高嘉燕
Suppose the demand for tomato is P equals to
tomato.
tomato is P equals to 150 minus Q and supply is P equals to 30 plus 0.5 times Q. What is the equilibrium P and Q?
Okay, so this should be easy, right? Okay, so what you have? P is equal to 150 minus Q, okay? And P is equal to 30 plus 0.5 Q, okay? So that means 30 plus 0.5 Q is equal to 150 minus Q, okay? So you have 1.5 Q is equal to 120. So Q is equal to 80, right? Okay, 80. Okay, and so here, if Q is equal to 80, then P is equal to 70. So this question should be easy, and most of you got it. So then the answer is B, right? So from question 19, suppose the government sets a price support at 85, then the cost to the government. Okay, so we want to figure out so basically what you need to draw a diagram, so that's going to help you figure out what's going on here. So let me put down P star is equal to 70 and Q star is equal to 80, okay? And so let's try to figure out what's going on in the diagram. So here you have Q, P, okay? And so demand curve, right? So you have 150 here, 150 here. So this is demand, okay? And so supply, so gosh, it's a little bit, so it's something, so when Q is equal to 0, right? When Q is equal to 0, P is equal to 30. So something like here, okay? So this is supply, and what you have here, this is equal to 80, and this is equal to 70, okay? And the government supposed the price at 85, right? Okay, 85. So 85 something like here. So here is 85. So you have to figure out when the price is equal to 85, how much is the quantity demanded, right? So when here 85 So something here, right? So, oh, sorry, it's here. So when Q is equal to 85, right? So 65. So the volume here, okay, the quantity here is 65. And what about here? So you have 85, right? So 55 is equal to 0.5 Q. So it is 110. Okay? So basically, if the government support this produce, okay, at 85, at price 85. So here, this part, okay, going to be purchased by consumers. But then this extra supply, okay, excess supply, is going to be paid by the government. So it is 110 minus 65, okay, and times it by 85. So the answer is 38.25. Okay, questions? Any questions? So first of all, figure out what's the equilibrium price and quantity. Okay, and then draw the chart, trying to figure out when the price is 85, what's the quantity demanded and what's the quantity supply. Okay, and this part for 65 units, okay, and this quantity is going to be purchased by consumers. But for the rest of it, because its price is too high, right? So producer produce more than necessary. And so this is the excess part. Okay, 110 minus 65. And so since the unit price is 85, and this is the how many units, the number of units that not bought by consumers. So this is the price the government has to pay. Okay? Okay, question 21. 谢新佑
The fixed cost of a competitive firm is 200 and the TBC is as follows. The optimal production level is B4.
Okay, because the question says this is a competitive firm, right? For a competitive firm, what are they going to have? They're going to have the most efficient production. So the production level is at the minimum of AVC. Okay, so this is the way you look at it. So then let us check. So either you look at AVC or ATC, both will give you the same answer. So you have Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 6, 7. Anyway. Okay, and then you have 10 TVC, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, and 640. Okay, so TC, total cost, you're going to have, because the fixed cost is 200, right? So 210, 220, 240, 280, and then here you have 360, 520, 840. Okay? And marginal cost, you have 10 here, right? It's 10, so it's 10. And now you have total variable cost equal to 20, and so we got 10 more. So there's 10, 30, and 40, 80, 160, 320. Okay? Okay, so the easy way is to get ATC. ATC, okay? So the production level is 1, total cost is 210, so that's 210. And then here you have 220, right? So it's 110. And it is 240, so you get 80. And then here you get 70. And then here what you get? 72, right? And here you get, well, it's okay, something like this. And here you have question.
那个30写错
So how much is this?
20
Okay, sorry. Thank you. So you look at it, the lowest, okay, because a competitive firm, you will produce at the most efficient point. So the lowest ATC is equal to 4. So the answer is 4 units. So the answer is B, okay? Question 22. Question 22, 叶一方。Okay, so basically what you get is that perhaps I should not have the same question again and again, right? Solving for the equilibrium price. But okay, so here you have MC is equal to Q plus 1, okay, and then you have Q is equal to 13 minus P, right? So here it is P is equal to Q plus 1. So what you get? You get, Q plus 1 is equal to 13 minus Q. So you have 2Q is equal to 12, so Q is equal to 6, and then P is equal to 7. Okay, so basically that's it. Question, So how much is the consumer surplus? Okay, so you draw a chart, right? You draw a chart, Q, P, and then what do you have? You have 13, okay. And then here, okay, here's supply. So you have quantity is equal to 6, and then price equal to 7, okay? So you have 13, okay, minus, so here you have 6, right? And here you also have 6. 6 times 6 times 1/2, so you get 18. So the question, so the answer for question 23 is 18. Okay? Questions? 24. Okay, question 24. 王之奇。王之奇 louder. Competitive. Okay, time is almost up, so let's take a break.